Hey y'all, it's your girl Stef back with Teens on the Scenes, and today we have a special guest, Mr.
Hey
Emman.
man, cash boy, teens on the scene, you know what I'm talking about?
So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well then, I'm an artist first, then I'm a graphic designer as well, and clothing designer too. You did too much flavor.
Okay, so you do music. So, what first got you into music?
I used to be around and my brother, Snipe and Pharaoh from Street Military, they always used to come around the house
Hmm.
and I just be watching how they move and I just took it and brought it to another level.
Right.
More professional or just not walking around doing it.
Hmm. Okay, so who inspired you to make music?
My brother, Tupac, DMX.
Okay, how would you describe the music that you typically create?
Um, I am not just like a one box or one lane artist. So I'm like here and now. So I'm just an artist.
Right.
My music is different. You got hip hop, you got something for the ladies, you got something for like a football team or a basketball team, and then,
Hmm.
you know,
Okay, so what is your creative process like?
just turn on the beat, get in my zone, turn my lights on, and record myself.
Mhm. Okay. Um, who would you most like to collaborate with?
I say 50 Cent.
Okay. If you could open up a show for any artist, who would it be?
50 Cent, and I even do a song with Drake.
Okay. What is one message you'll give to your fans?
Don't stop, keep going. Don't let nobody steer you wrong. Keep going first.
What is one of the most useless talents you have?
Mm, singing, like but I can make it work.
Yeah, okay. I feel like I feel like it kind of incorporates with rapping a little bit, because I don't know. I feel like it goes a little
Yeah,
bit.
I put it together, but I'm not no Chris Brown.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So, do you sing in the shower? And if you do, what song?
um, I don't sing as hard as try to sing on the mic.
Yeah.
It did, but I do. I would do a song with Chris Brown too. That's another way
Yeah.
I would. You know.
Okay. That's good. So, what would you be doing right now if you wasn't into your music career?
Um, really, I'm just really trying to build the brand. You build the brand, and you can do anything.
Right. I know that's right. So, where have you performed and what are your favorite to least favorite venues that you performed at? And do you have any upcoming shows?
I did perform like a bunch of different places in the world by Southwest Side and perform DC, like, but my favorite place is wherever they want me at.
Right. Okay. And do you have any upcoming shows?
Right now, I'm just really trying to build the brand. If it makes sense, then I move on it.
Right.
If it don't make sense,
Yeah.
there's a bunch of artists be performing for artists and doing a bunch of stuff that don't make sense.
Right. So, do you feel like the internet has impacted your music career?
The internet plays a good part, but when you come from an era and you're making more music, you really ate off of it because you really was selling it hand by hand.
Mm-hmm.
You can get little money off the internet, but it's like what and what.
Right. So, what was one of your favorite songs that you created?
Put it in my pocket.
Hey,
In my pocket. Put it
put it
in my pocket. In my pocket.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a vibe right there. So, which famous musician do you admire?
I admire me, Jesus Christ. Well,
Right.
Cash Girl. That's all mine.
Pascal.
Yeah, I don't admire too many people because they, at the end of the day, they people just like me.
Right.
The only thing different between me and them, they status just a little high.
Yeah. We all human.
Yeah.
So, what is the best advice you have given, like from in the music career?
You can just know it's not an option.
Yeah.
If you can think it, you can do it.
I know that's
You know what I'm
true. Yes. Okay. So, if you could change anything about the industry, what would it be and
Politics.
why?
Because people don't be going off talent, they go off politics or who they know or who they think, who they think,
Why?
you know.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. And it shouldn't be about that.
Right. Okay. So, what's next for you?
A movement.
Right.
build the brand, open up these businesses to
Mhm.
make money when you're sleeping.
Okay. But I also heard that you graph design. So
Yes, all the artwork that you ever see, I do them. Logos, album covers, um, business cards, shirts, too much flavor. That is the clothing line. Matter of fact, I brought you some flavor too.
ooh, thank you. I know that's right.
Too
Okay.
much of it though.
Yes.
Indeed.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Okay. So, what are the core principles of a graphic design?
What you mean?
Like, balance, contrast, peroxicity, stuff like that.
Just putting everything together, blended it,
Okay.
make sure it's there on point.
Right. Balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
color schemes.
Yeah. Okay. So, explain the difference between raster and vector graphics.
Vector graphics is I just Photoshop graphics.
Yeah.
That's the type I do.
Right. Okay. So, how do you use like the color and how does it impact the design?
It depends on what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You got to make sure the background match with the color and the color match the color of the skin, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you want it regular or you want it cartoon based?
Right. And what are the key elements of a strong brand identity?
Just short and brief and straight to the point.
Okay. What design software do you use most and how is it useful and why?
Um, Pro Tools. I mean, that's the music. My bad. Photoshop. That's
Okay.
what I mostly use.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, what are some online design tools that you find valuable?
Mm. I guess just Photoshop.
Okay. Um,
Photoshop need to cut me a check.
so walk us through your design process.
First, it depends on what you're doing. The first they got to send a picture, but the picture got to be A1. You can't be sending a picture that they took with an old phone.
Yeah.
I be working with it because I could make something out of nothing,
Right.
but it depends on how the picture look. The pixels got to be right.
Mm-hmm.
Then once I get the picture, I cut it out.
Right.
Then I put it in through the program. The
Mhm.
program will tell you if the picture right because you
Yeah.
can see
Right.
everything,
Okay.
and you just start playing with it.
Yeah. Okay. So how do you approach a design challenge with limited time or resources?
It depends on the money right. You get a turnaround the next day.
Yeah.
It depends on just the
Okay.
process. So just get it done.
Right. So how do you handle client feedback?
Oh, yeah, feedback. I take feedback. Give me your honest opinion.
Mhm.
If you don't like it, I change it.
Right.
And you tell me one more time, I change it. I'm gonna make sure
Yeah.
the person is happy.
Right.
Because if you happy, I'm happy.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So what is your approach to collaborating with other designers or stakeholders?
I collab with. I mess with who mess with me. You did.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly I just the artwork. Then I just the music. It go hand in hand.
Okay.
Because you can't have one without the other.
Yeah. So how do you stay update with the latest design trends?
I just, stay in tune or get out the room.
And how is that?
You gotta watch and you gotta just pay attention to what goes on around you.
Right. Would you also say like social media?
Yeah, social media plays a different part because you gotta see, oh yeah, this the next hot thing that everybody likes. So
Right.
you gotta learn how to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I agree. So, tell me about a design project you're most proud of and why.
My album cover,
Okay.
support is free
And why?
because it's straight pointed, it have a meaning behind it, and we was in LA taking pictures, and I used one of them pictures from LA,
Mhm.
and I like the way it came out.
Okay. So, what is your preferred area or of graphic design? Like web, print, branding?
Just wet print, then just branding it out.
Oh, okay. What are your career goals in graphic design?
They're just something I do.
Okay.
It is. But music is my my main,
Your main
my main.
like
That's my
focus?
main baby.
Okay. So what kind of work environment do you prefer?
Just quiet, not loud. Turn my little lights on. Put the color move up. And just
The
turn on the
vibe.
beat. Yeah, just vibe out.
Just vibe. Okay. So what do you find most rewarding about working in graphic design?
Um, just being able to do what I need to do
Mm-hmm.
and don't have to wait on anybody.
Right. Okay.
Cause that's the only reason why I started doing it, because I was paying people and they don't give you the right turnaround, and
Yeah.
so I had to teach myself how to do it.
Right. I know that's right. Um, what are some common challenges faced by graphic designers?
It's just it's really no challenges. Cause anything I do, I just put my mind to it and just get it done.
I know that's right. So, how do you define a good design?
Just look at the artwork after I'm finished. That's defining to me.
Okay. What inspires you to create visually appealing designs?
What inspires me, just I turn on the beat and the beat might give me a concept in my head. And then, or it depends on the name of the song, and I go off that.
Yeah. Okay. How do you think graphic designs impact society?
Life is a design, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's whatever goes around you.
Okay. Um, how do you handle constructive criticism for your work?
Oh, yeah, I can take that.
You can take it.
I can take that.
Okay. Now, for your clothing brand, what is your target audience?
Um, Really everyone,
Everyone
at all ages, I want to rock
work with?
the clothing, because you could never have too much flavor.
Right.
Everybody got a little flavor in them.
Yeah.
Too much of it. I just try to put the two in, put too much on.
Yeah. Okay. What are their needs and desires in terms of clothing?
It's the fabric.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure the fabric is good and the quality of it.
Yeah. Okay. Um, what is your current market landscape of similar brands?
Oh, you gotta pay attention to what the major brands is doing. So not say copy, but
Yeah.
duplicate, and you gotta know what's hot
Mm-hmm.
and make sure you get the right thing.
Yeah.
So you want people to not just buy it, you want people to continue to want it.
Mm-hmm.
Because people don't need it, it's a want.
Yeah.
Anything people do is a want.
It's a brand.
So you just want them to want your product.
Right. And what makes your brand stand out?
Too much flavor.
Too much flavor.
Too much flavor of it.
Right.
It's creativity. Try to be different.
Mm-hmm.
Is it stuff like that.
Okay.
But we spicing it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. So, have you considered seasonally and trends? Like, how will your designs adapt to changing fashion trends?
Now I'm still dibbling and dabbling, trying to get the right key to it.
Thanksgiving.
And yeah, you got to get the right people who are gonna print them and be sewing it and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. So, what is your brand story and message? How do you want your brand to be perceived by customers?
It's just flavor. Too much of it.
Just the main focus is flavor.
Main flavor is too much flavor.
Flavor. Okay. So, what materials do you use?
Cotton. You got um, cotton. You got all of it.
All of it. Okay. So, where will your source of your materials and like manufacturing, like domestic versus international electrical sources, stuff like that?
I'm trying to get it like from China and stuff like that. That's what I want. The real same people who print up on Nike. I want the same people printing up mine.
Right, right. I know that's right. Okay. So, what are your payment terms with manufacturers?
Well, it depends on the pricing.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to go with you not say the cheapest. but the right quality of it.
Okay. So, how will you manage the production process and ensure quality is controlled?
Just gotta put the right people in position
Mm,
to handle that. Because I do a lot of stuff myself. It ain't me, it's Carrier doing some things for me. But you just gotta put the right people in position
yeah.
to get the job done.
Okay. What are your sustainability goals and practices?
Hmm. I don't know that one. Oh, man.
Let me try to define it.
Yeah.
Like material sources, manufacturing process, or like waste reduction.
Just a good turnaround. I'm just gonna say that.
Okay. How will you ensure fair labor practices throughout your supply chain?
Oh, a good process of bringing it together.
Okay. Are your products designed with durability and long lasting in mind?
I want it long lasting.
Long lasting.
Long lasting.
Okay. Well, y'all, that will wrap it up. I had such a great time interviewing you.
Open it up.
Such an opportunity.
See
But
what you
yeah,
got.
I am gonna show y'all.
And hand wash it. This one.
Okay. Ooh. Period. This is nice. You know, I love me some Jordans, some Nike.
You gotta put the
Right.
hands on.
Too much flavor. Yep.
Much of it.
Too much. Y'all, that's all he was saying. That's how you know it's too much flavor.
Too much flavor.
Just
right?
look at it. It's too much flavor. It's too much flavor for y'all to handle. Y'all see that? That's tea right there. Yes. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
I like it. You'll definitely be seeing this on my Instagram.
Flex one time for you, man.
Right. I got you. But yeah, I will tag you. But thank you very much.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. You can tell them where they can find you at.
Afrovibes TV.
Like, yeah, Afrovibes TV, yes, but like any socials, anything like that.
Not really. You can find me on social media, all social media platforms. You type email cash boy, I'm popping up like Ken of Pringles.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? My Instagram is email_cash boy. TikTok is email cash boy. Facebook email cash boy.
Yeah.
I'm everywhere.
Everywhere.
Put in Google /MAN cash boy. I'm popping up. All the music everywhere, baby. You gonna love it.
AKA too much flavor.
Too much flavor.
Too much flavor.
Too much flavor designs, all that.
Yeah.
You want the jewelry design custom made? I do that too.
Right here.
Too much flavor designs.
You already know where y'all can find me. Y'all can find me on Instagram at steph.model_, stef.model_, and my workshop modeling page, Model Diva Stefania, MODELDIVASTEFANIA. Thank you.
Walk
Tune
like a
in
model.
with
Like a
teens on
model.
the scenes. Like a model. Hey, like a model. Pose like a model.
Hey.
Like a model.
Oh.
Touch, girl.